This video is going to show you how to take a piecewise function like the one shown here on page 33 in the white packet and put it into the graphing calculator. So we're going to go ahead and take our calculators, turn them on, and let's go ahead to y1, and we're going to put in the line 2x. Now this is one way to put the domain in. Okay, there are a couple different ways you can do this. This is the way that I know best. After you have the line that you want, 2x, hit the division sign. It'll give you sort of just a little slash. Then open parentheses, and now we're going to give it the domain. And the domain that we wanted was the x's had to be bigger than -3 or equal to, but less than or equal to 0. So here's how we do that. So first we're going to tell it to be greater than or equal to -3. So you type x, then the greater than or equal to sign is on the test menu. Okay, so you want to go to second, math, and go down to the number 4 is the greater than or equal to, and -3. Close your parentheses, do another slash, and then give it the second part of that inequality. You wanted the x's to be less than or equal to 0. So x, second math, number 6 is less than or equal to 0, and close it up. So when we go back to the graph, we should see the line segment in red that we had here, right? So this line that we made here, we should now see it on our graphing calculator, and only the piece that we want. So I'm going to hit zoom 6 for a standard window. And there it is. It just shows the line from -3 to 0. All right, now we want to transition to the square root function from 0 to 4. So for that, I'll go back to the calculator, y equals, go down to y2, go ahead and put in the square root of x. Make sure you arrow out of the square root to the right. Then go ahead and do the two domains. So we have to hit slash, which is division, parentheses. We need x to be greater than 0, so that's under test menu again. We want it to be option 3, greater than 0. Close it up, another slash, open it up, x wants to be, we want this one to be less than or equal to 4. Close it up and hit graph, and you should see the second part of the piecewise function that we had here. So there's the graph by hand, there's the graph on the calculator. Go ahead and practice a few more of these. Okay, so let's try, I think in class on page 33 we came up with the equation for this. Remember, if it was f of x equals, and then it was two different functions. So let's go ahead and take those two functions and try to put those into our graphing calculator and see how you do. They were, this one was the square root of -x plus 1, and I believe it went from, -4 to 0. And the second part, that parabola, was an upside down parabola, shifted right 1 and up 2, and that domain went from 0 to 3. So I'm going to pause the video. You pause the video, and I'm going to go ahead and put these in my calculator. You do the same and see if you're able to create that graph on your graphing calculator. Okay, there it is. There's my picture. If you cheated and didn't hit pause, I'm going to make you do it now. Go ahead, hit pause. See if you can come up with the equations on your calculator to make this picture. Fine. If you didn't hit pause, I'll go ahead and show you what I typed in. Put in the two equations. One here, one there. Remember, the slash comes from the division sign. If you can't find these symbols, these less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, again, you're looking under second, math. That's the test menu. That's where you'll find those. All right, so that's how you do piecewise functions on the graphing calculator.